everybody, it's Jen with Caketastic Cakes, and I'm going to show you how to make strawberry shortcake. This is the actual shortcake part, and this is not just a yellow cake that you put strawberries and whipped cream on. This is actual shortcake recipe. It comes from either my grandmother or great-grandmother. I'm not sure which one. It's less sweet. It's a little more of a biscuity kind of thing going on, but it's very nice. So get ready, and I'll show you how it's done. All right, gonna make some strawberry shortcake. This recipe is right here. This is from my grandmother, so 40s, 50s, I would say, is when this recipe came from. And it's not exactly the clearest, but I'm gonna go through it with what my mom told me to try to do, and we'll see. I already made the fluff, as you know. I started with the fluff up here, and that is in the refrigerator, very light and fluffy, very pretty. So now we just need to make the actual shortcake. And this isn't like some modern shortcakes where they basically make an angel food or a pound cake or something like that. No. We're gonna do this basically well, not basically, literally the old-fashioned way. So, starting with 2 cups of flour, okay. I can handle that. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of shortening to it. And remember, this is, a recipe from longer ago. So instead of butter, vegetable shortening was used more often when you bake. So there's 1. If I can get off my spoon, which I can't. It's warm here today, so everything's a little sticky. And 2. Okay, get off my spoon. Oh, forget it. It doesn't want to go. Now I'm supposed to crumble with my fingers. So I've washed my hands, taken off my rings, and getting crumbling. This kind of reminds me of making crumb toppings or pie crust or something like that. And according to the recipe, I'm supposed to do everything with my hands. Mix with your hands. I'm supposed to have my oven prepped to 400 degrees. I have an 8-inch round pan ready to go, greased. Make sure it's greased. And this is not like other cakes. You know, I'm not going to put it all together and have the whipped cream and strawberries and the fluff or whatever you decide to put on it. Because I'm going to do it both ways. I've made the fluff according to the recipe I showed you. And I'm also just going to make regular whipped cream and cut up strawberries as a different option, because according to my mom, the fluff didn't go over real big in the house except with my grandfather. So we'll have options. But my point is, you don't put the stuff together. You leave the shortcake by itself, and you keep the fluff or the whipped cream separate until you're ready to eat it. And then you would take a chunk of this out of the pan when it's done baking, kind of break it up into bits, cover it in your topping, and then enjoy. So you're not getting a nice, neat piece of cake, more like you're getting a bowl of cake slop. Probably delicious if you like strawberries, which unfortunately I don't. So I don't know how much of this I'm going to eat. Add a scant teaspoon of salt. Got good descriptive words here. So a scant teaspoon. I'm going to call that 3/4. Oh, look at that. It's so skimpy. Oh, almost there. Good enough. Okay. And then a big tablespoon of sugar. So we're going heaping on this one. That's a big tablespoon, right? Okay. Big tablespoon of sugar. I might have said teaspoon. Big tablespoon of sugar. Okay. Now, 3 teaspoons of baking powder. So that's baking powder, not baking salt. Or, excuse me, baking soda. 1, 2. This is almost like biscuit recipe. Kind of reminds me of that. Mix with hands. Mix, mix, mix. I don't know why it has to be my hands, but tradition, right? Okay. Beat 1 egg and add milk to make 1 cup. Okay, so this one I needed explanation on. I didn't know what beat 1 egg and add milk to 1 cup meant. But you're going to take your egg, put it in your measuring cup, mix, mix, beat, beat, and then you're going to add enough milk to this mixture to create 1 cup of slurry. So, I've got my milk. Okay. And just for good measure, all right, add, okay. It doesn't say if I have to stir this with my hands anymore. So I'm going to use a spatula, and if it gets too thick or something, I'll switch back if I need to. Okay. But this is it. Like, where's your shortcake, guys? Stir it so hard. Take out my anger on mixing. And as you can see, kind of like if you're making biscuits, how it's got like the little bits in it. It's not smooth. Not sure exactly how smooth we want it to be, but I do know, I remember a little bit being a girl and having this, and it was kind of lumpy and bumpy, so I feel like this is probably okay. And I don't know if I said it already, but the milk, the eggs were brought to room temperature first. And there you go. Okay, I'm gonna bake this in my 8-inch pan. It has been greased with just some more Crisco. The bowl is heavy, so it's turning on me. And the batter is dense. Hello, Jericho. I see you. I see my good boy. He's always here when I bake. Oh my gosh, did you fart? Holy cow. Oh, dog. And it's not going to become very tall necessarily. I'd expect it to about double in height, but that's it. It's basically just a recipient, I believe. In my theory, we'll say, of course, that this is just a way to eat strawberries. That's really all it is. All right, so 400 degrees for about 20-25 minutes. It'll be golden brown, and we will see. Here is the shortcake. Ta-da! Not real pretty, but that's what it should be right there. And when you're ready to eat it, you're just gonna take it and cut yourself a piece, break off a chunk, break it up into a bowl, put your whipped cream and strawberries or the fluff that I made on top, and enjoy.
So I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you try it. It's definitely worth trying. And if you did find this helpful, please like and subscribe because it helps me out as well. I've got a ton of other videos out there, all kinds of recipes, cakes, decorating cakes, that kind of stuff. So take a look. And as always, thanks for watching Caketastic Cakes.